Hello, this is Dr. Robert Bartosh of Proactive Wellness and Injury Center, and in our continuing discussion on food additives and how it affects your brain, in particular those that literally kill your brain, we're going to discuss some of those other additives today. Now, for those of you who didn't see the previous video, please allow me to review. In the last one, we talked about aspartame, which is also called NutraSweet and Equal, and we're finding that in animals, when they ingest food products that contain this particular chemical, it causes seizures and brain tumors. The even worse news is that it does the same thing when there is human consumption, and in addition to that, it also causes memory loss before many of these events even show up. Currently, there's over 92 cases that have been filed with the Food and Drug Administration regarding these types of conditions developing as a result of human consumption. Now, in this particular video, we're going to talk about sucralose, which is also called Splenda, and also saccharin, which is otherwise known as sweet and low. Now, these additives are in many of the foods that you and I purchase on a regular basis and consume without even thinking about it, in boxed food, canned food, bagged food, the pre-packaged food. But the one in particular that I want to talk about today is the yogurt that's being sold by the TV celebrities and the movie stars. And out of one side of their mouth, they're telling you how good this is because it's going to replenish the good bacteria in your bowels, and it's going to help you become regular and make you a happy person. However, out of the other side of the mouth, what they're not saying is that this low-fat, no-fat yogurt has been sweetened and has these particular ingredients added to it, unbeknownst to the consumer. Well, what happens is when you eat the sucralose and or the saccharin, which is in this particular food product, it destroys the good bacteria in the gut. So they're telling you to purchase this yogurt in order to replenish the good bacteria in your gut, and as you ingest this yogurt, you're actually destroying the good bacteria in the gut. Look, the bottom line with most of your food products is, if it's pre-packaged, if it's boxed, canned, or whatever, or processed, put it down and move to something that's fresh and real or whole food. You're going to be much better off having done that. Now also, when this destroys the good bacteria in the gut, it weakens your immune system. Believe it or not, folks, over 80% of your immune system is made up of the gut, of the intestinal tract, which supplies the food and nutrients to the body. Now, when the immune system is weakened, when the gut flora is dead, then that also opens up the door for the bad guys to come in. One of the more notorious ones is yeast, is Candidiasis albicans. So here they are eating this food thinking they're doing something positive for their health, and what they're doing is creating a yeast infection that never goes away, for which they go and buy a drug over the counter or get a prescribed medication, not realizing that it's their diet that primarily is contributing to this condition. So if it never changes, they're never going to get rid of this yeast infection. Also, what it does, it causes what's called leaky gut syndrome when the bowels have been compromised. And not to get in depth in this, but basically what it's doing is creating holes in the walls of the gut flora. And this allows proteins to pass through these holes. It allows bacteria, the parasites, one of which is yeast, to pass through it, also heavy metals and other toxins that you're ingesting or chemicals that you're eating on a regular basis. And of course, this going into the bloodstream now becomes systemic, and it goes to the brain, and in due time it's going to cause the same problem here as it did in the bowels. So what can you do? As I said earlier, you want to be more educated, informed, intelligent, and discriminate when you're buying your foodstuffs. Go for the real food, go for the whole food, go for the fresh food instead of the packaged food. And also, if you're interested in finding out if you are affected or what you can do, please feel free to contact our office. You can call us at 217-431-2010. That's 217-431-2010. Or you can visit our website on the web at pro-activewellness.com. Hey, we're here to help you. We can test, we can do tests that will actually identify and show you what's going on internally. And after seeing that, you and I can sit down and we can develop a treatment plan whereby you can rid yourself of these chemicals and return your body to a healthier lifestyle. As I've said in the past, and I'll continue to say in the future, one of the most powerful steps or actions you can take regarding your health is to remain proactive. And until the next time, God bless.